I'm giving fake hadith. Okay, here we go. So logical. Look how logical he is. I'm showing the website, the Muslim website. I'm showing the name of the book. I'm showing the reference, and he is saying I'm showing fake hadith. And his name is logical. I think you should change your name to something else. Fake hadith. This is sunnah.com, owned by Muslims, run by Muslims, translated by Muslims, and I'm giving fake hadith. And this is the book of Sunan Abi Dawud. And this is the hadith number. And this is fake hadith, brother. Okay. This is exactly why Muslims leave Islam, because you know they don't find any decent Muslim. He dare to say the truth. You see, when somebody come to me and say, well, you know, the God of the Bible, he stopped the sun, I don't deny it. I say, yes, it says that. I do not need to make fiction stories and duct tape and hey, God, he is almighty, he can do whatever he wants. How this is impossible? This is nothing impossible for God. He can stop time, he can stop the whole universe, he can freeze the whole earth, and we do not know for millions of years if he want. He's God. We as a Christians, when there is somebody he bring an issue, we don't duct tape the issue. We believe in it. You Muslim, you duct tape because you're ashamed of it. You see, true believers will not duct tape. Is that correct, people? True believers will not duct tape. That's what it says. I believe in it. I don't care if you agree or not. You Muslims, because you know that your religion is a shameful cult, you love to duct tape. You think by duct tape you can fix it, but the hole is there. There's a big holes in the narrative. And this is the difference between us and between the pagan Muslims, black stone kissers. A Muslim, he come to a Hindu, a Buddha, a Christian, a Jew, everybody, they say to him, you're pagan, you're pagan. But they are the one who kiss a stone. They are the one who believe a stone erase their sin. They are the one who go around a stone. And they are the one who pray in the direction of a stone. All your religion is based on a stone. And then they claim that they are not pagan. Khalid is saying, Arabian prophet, who in the earth would right mind believe in anything which comes from you showing a screen? Nobody. No. Do you think Muslims, they believe in it? No. This is why they deny it. You see, the Muslims, in order to protect their belief, which does not exist, which became an identity for them, they deny what we show on the screen. Because this is the truth. The truth hurt. So they don't want to see it. They don't want to look at it. The stone is running. The guy he burned Abraham. Gog and Magog. David, Solomon, he have a flying carpet, can take millions of soldiers. Can carry, have 650,000 chairs in the top of a flying carpet, and all his army. And his army is from Jerusalem all the way to the end of Iraq. This is the army of Suleiman. All of them in the top of the corner of his roof, which is in the top of the flying carpet. And then they say to you, you know, in order to avoid, oh, this is not a true story, where you get story from? This is fabricated story. I agree, it's a fabricated story from your prophet who fabricated. It's your prophet. who fabricated the story. Flying carpet, magical ring, controlling the demon. The demon, they dive for him. And this is in the Quran now. Sorry, not demon, shaitan. Muslims don't believe in demon. I mean, this guy, he have divers who they are satans. Really? They are good in diving, aren't they, the Satan, huh? Brother, they are builder and divers. Look at the specialty. Who build better houses than Satan? I mean, how in the world he is a prophet of God and his employees are Shaitan? This is the book of God. Shaitans are divers. Welcome. You know, I wondering, in the other day, once I went to the beach, long time ago, brother, I saw a beautiful girl. She was doing Scooby-Doo. What call it? Scooby-Doo? What they call it? What they call it? Scooby-Doo-Doo, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, you know? What they call it? What they call it? Scuba diving, sorry, not Scooby-Doo. Scooby is dog, the dog, come on, cartoon, yeah. Alhamdulillah. So she was doing Scooby-Doo. She was wearing a bikini, you know, haram bikini, halal bikini, burkini. And now I noticed she was a shaitan. That's why she have weird, like, you know, she came from the water and she have something coming from her mouth, like a pipe, you know, and there she have a glasses or something, you know, and then her legs, you should see her legs. Man, she looked like a frog. She have something in her foot, you know, in her feet, and like one brum 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 brum, you know, brum 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 brum. And I was looking, you know, and then I said, you know, she is beautiful. A'udhu billah, I'm not going to look more because, you know, I will get tempted because she is beautiful, shaitan. So I said, I'm not going to look, you know. And then she came from the water and she have lobster. Lobster is originally, he's like from the lab, and he was a star, like he was a superstar somewhere in the, you know, in the ocean. And then he was like in the lab because she is hugging him in her lap, you know. She have a big lap, unbelievable, you know. And the boobs, boom, the boobs is like boom, boom. So she put the lobster who is from the in her lap, and he is a star, and she is carrying him. And then she's shaitan, and then I asked her, you work for who? She said, I work for Solomon. Okay? And then she said, if you talk to me again, I will call the police of Solomon, they will arrest you. Okay? I said, well, I'm not, I just asked a legitimate question. You know, I want to know, you work for who? Do you have a license to do a Scooby-Doo fishing here? You know? And then she said to me, Allah knows best. So I said, okay, so now you are saying you do not know if you have a fishing license or not? And the answer is, Allah knows best, I'm going to call the police. She said, you cannot call the police because I am the police. And then, you know, she said to me, put your hand behind the, you know. I said, no, I cannot put my hand behind, you know. What about I put them in front, you know. So I, you know, like, the story is very long. I'm not going to tell you the whole story because this is a true story, you know. What the heck is that? And the Muslims are talking about, and the guy, his name is logical. His name is logical. Shaitan died for him. And the one who disobey, he get arrested, brother. And they put him in a chain. Like, what the heck is that? Hard labor. You disobey Solomon, he put you in chain. If you don't work good, he put you in chain, okay? Like you stay 10 days in chain for punish it for you. And there is no hummus for you. Put him in chain and there is no hummus. And not only that, the stories, like, you know, go crazy more, you know, especially when Solomon, he found that the general, the command general of his chicken army is missing. That story alone is different story, different level of science fiction, you know. Look, this is chapter 27, verse number 20. And another occasion, Solomon inspected the birds, army of chickens, and he said, why I don't see the hippo? You know, now you ask yourself, maybe you have some chickens. No, those are army. Look, read carefully, verse number 17, chapter 27. Host of the jinn and the human and birds were marched for Solomon. They are his army, chicken. And then Yasser Qadi, he is saying, people don't believe and they are leaving Islam. I don't know, what are you talking about, man? This is a very true story. Actually, I saw the chicken army. I saw it with my own eyes. You know, this is not a lie. So Solomon, brother, he give command, and you know the chicken, you know, they like, let me show you Solomon. This is a true story. Okay, hold on. Here, I'm sure now the kuffar, the Christians, they will get jealous because this is a true story. And here we go. This is Sulaiman, brother, when he was young. This is when he was young, you know. So this is his army, and now he is, you know. Look, Allahu Akbar, and the chicken is coming, and he is holding the sword. Let me show you. Hold on, the screen is black. Okay. So this is Solomon, and now he have like a billion chicken behind him, you know, and like he's okay, takbir, you know, Allahu Akbar, takbir, jihad, Allahu Akbar, shahada, you know, and you know he have a sword in his hand. You see the sword, okay? So he go to do invasion, and then you know that he give command. Look, Allahu Akbar, wow. Endless numbers of chicken, takbir. Wow, look at this. They are following him, and now they are occupying in the other area. So, brother, those are true stories. If you have a suspicion that this is not true, never listen to the Christians. You know, we got them busted. This is really true, and it's proven to be scientifically. You know, don't listen to them. Yeah. You know, people, they say things, it's really not true. This is a true story. So Suleiman, he have an army of birds, an army of a genie, an army of a human. And you know, just think about it. How many of us wish to have army of a chicken? Just think about it. Just think about it for a second. Be honest with yourself. All of us, we wish to have an army of a chicken. Your mother-in-law, she come to visit you, you order all the rooster to attack her. Pop, 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 pop. She will never come back to you again. And then the Muslim, he speak about logic, and he speak about God. How God can be a man? Yeah. How God can be a man? Because he's God, he can be whatever he want. Now tell me, how did Solomon, he have an army of a chicken? And he was invading who with him, with them? Did you hear Yasser Qadi in the previous video? He said that Allah, he will send an army of camels, or they are flying camels. Did you hear it? When he spoke about Gog and Magog. So Allah, he will send an army of a flying camels. So it's not a flying horses only now. We have a flying camels, who they will grab those Gog and Magog and they will throw them in the sea, brother. In Islam, even camels, they fly. This remind me of my cousin. He was doing hunting with my other cousin, Abdul with Abdul. And then the first Abdul, he said to the second Abdul, he said, do you see that goat under the tree? The other Abdul, he said to him, this is not a goat, this is a bird. This is the goat. The second Abdul, he said to the first Abdul, listen carefully, you want to bet that this is a bird, not a goat? He said, okay, we will bet. He said, okay, we will shoot at it. If it does a fly, it's a bird. If it doesn't, it's a goat. He said, okay. So they shot at it, and then it fly. So the second Abdul, he said, see, I told you it's a bird. The first Abdul, he said to him, it's a bird, it's a goat, even if it does a fly. And this is the Muslim logic. Even if it does a fly, it is a goat. It is not a bird. I mean, what's wrong with the Quran? There's nothing wrong. Look, this is true. What's wrong? He have an army of a chicken, so what? This is very normal. Flying carpet, so, and not only that, Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds, but yet Sulaiman, he can understand the ants. What the heck? We taught Sulaiman the speech of the birds. So Sulaiman, he don't, like, when he communicate with his army, the birds, like, translation, where the heck you been, man? I was waiting for you. So did we do the attack like 5 minutes ago? Didn't I tell you that you have to use the TNT and C4 when I count to 10? Oh, okay. So you are saying that the battery will not work. Why you did not charge the battery before we do the thing? You know the thing. So the guy, he been taught the language of the birds, and then he walk in the valley of the ant. This is the name of the chapter, the ants. Look. The name of the chapter is the ants. He walk in the valley of the ant, and one of the ants, she said to the other ants, hide, otherwise Sulaiman will crush you. I mean, look at this Sulaiman, brother. He can focus in one ant at the time. I mean, there's billions of ants. But he was able to make his ear, specifically receive the, the signal of the voice of one ant. So like he listened, and then he start laughing, because the ant, she said to the other ant, okay, we have to hide, otherwise Solomon will crush you. Okay. And by the way, this is a true story. Look. I mean, those Christians, they lie to you. They say a lot of things not true. The Quran is a true book for sure. Look at this story. Beautiful, beautiful story. Chapter 27, verse number 18, brother. Solomon was once on the move with them until they reached the valley of the ants. You see, there's a valley of California, there's a valley of Las Vegas, there's a valley, but there's a valley of ants, very well known. There's nobody there except ants. Nobody's allowed, actually. Ants only. It says a big sign, ants only. So your identification, So when he arrived to the valley of the ants, one of the ants said, that's deep. Look. Allah is focusing in one of the ant. He wrote down, one of the ants said, write it, this is very cute. Write it, I'm going to put it in TikTok, Allah is making a short video for TikTok. So one of the ants said, oh ants. You see, notice here, by the way, the ant, she did not say ants, she said, oh, ants. Do you know why it says, oh, ants? Like, the song, it says, oh, mommy, mommy blue, oh, mommy blue. This is the same, because it's like, it became like more attention, like, tension, in French, tension bardantino in Italian. So here, oh, ant, Like, oh, what the heck? Like, oh, what the, what? So, oh, ants, get into your holes. Which holes? Shame on you. Show respect. What do you mean holes? Do you mean holes in the narrative or holes? Unbelievable. Dirty, dirty language, dirty language. I cannot believe it. So, oh, ants, get in your holes, lest Solomon and his host crush you. What is killing me in the story, not but how in the world she knew that his name is Solomon, brother? I mean, she is an ant in the valley of the ant. We got it. How in the world she was able to know that his name is Solomon? Any Muslim? I mean, come on, it's obvious. Solomon at that time was very famous. You know, all those ants, they have cell phone, TikTok, you know, Hick Hawk, Bing Bong, you know, like all those stuff, you know, kimchi, you know, like even when you buy kimchi, like, you know, this Korean food, it says Solomon kimchi, you know, Solomon kimchi or Solomon beef, you know, Solomon, very famous, very, his name is everywhere, you know. So this ant, she saw a guy is very good looking. He don't look like me for sure. I'm more good looking, you know, but I don't want. I'm very humble. I don't want to talk about how good, you know, very, very, very good. I lost my voice because God, He told me when you lie, I will make you lose your voice. Hold on, let me drink water. Okay, God, I will not lie again. Okay, forget about the last one. So, last Solomon and his host crush you. Look at the word crush you, brother. How many times of all of us we remember the crush cola? Like, you know, crush cola, you know, you drink it, you feel you are being crushed. This is exactly what, this is how it feels for those ants when they saw Solomon. So she warned all the ants, and all the ants, they start hiding because at that time there's no insurance. You know, like now you have insurance, you break your hand, you break your leg, you know, somebody step on you, you can fix it. But at that time, there's no insurance, you know? So the ants, they have to hide it because there's no solution. That's it. So then when he step on you, you are in trouble. And Solomon, very heavy. I mean, this guy, he eat like a mule. So, you know, and then, you know, brother, Allah, He said, this is the good story to write for the Muslims because this is wonderful story. They are a bunch of kids, and now it's bedtime story. This is religion. This is God. This is God talking. Yasser Qadi, he says that our youth are leaving Islam because such of a tales. All your Quran is tales, you buddy. What this guy is, look at this, look, he is staring down. Yeah, they are leaving Islam because of those tales, brother.
Question to doubt. I myself have met people that have actually left Islam because of these types of tales.
No way, come on, let us be serious. First of all, those are true stories, and me myself, I was witnessing for them. It's like the election of Joe Biden. It's very true election. He winning, you know, all the time. He won. Look at him, he's genius. I mean, it's obvious he will win wherever he go, you know, that's guy. Belusi and Lucy, Biden. I mean, look at this idiot we have, you know. If those they can be president, I mean, Muhammad can be a prophet. Very easy, very simple. Because things can happen, you know, things can happen, very possible, you know. So, and then they say to you, it doesn't say that, CP. Yeah, you are giving fake hadith and fake website. Logical. I'm going to give you a fake ban. Okay, so don't be upset. Okay, it's fake. There we go. I just banned you, but it's a fake ban. Don't worry about it. You know, don't worry. Be happy. This is religion. This is God talking. Me. And look. There's this chapter in the Quran is called chapter Sad. Sad is a letter. Have you ever heard of a chapter have a name of the name of a chapter is a letter? Letter S. What the heck is that? Sad? What the heck is that? How in the world, and look, this God, he decided to talk. He said, Sad. But Sad is a letter. Here you read it in English, it says Su'ad. Su'ad is the name of a woman. This is not what Sad is as a letter. And then, I swear by the Quran. This is like, you know, the Buddhist monk. I swear by the Quran. What the heck? Allah swear by the Quran? What the heck is that? This God is swear by the Quran. What? You Muslims, I'm getting dizzy, seriously. Sad. And I swear by the... Hold on, I have to focus more. I'm losing my focus lately because, you know, since I heard that the Muslim, they get married to watermelon, I cannot, you know, because I ate a lot of watermelon. So it come to me from my time to time, like what I did to myself. I was eating watermelon. And Muslim, what they do, they make a hole in it and they what? What the heck? I don't want to think about it. Please, please, please. I know I have like, I need to see a doctor since then, you know, I'm under a lot of stress. I mean, those people, they nothing is safe from their hand, even if watermelon, brother. So I swear by the Quran, full of admiration. What the heck of this book is about? Someone is crazy making it. Any Muslim, what is the heck is this? We would not even start yet. It's just the first 2 hours. How many people will leave Islam after they're watching this? So, did you watch ever like those Buddhist priests? Allah, you know. So I swear. Well, why Allah he swear? How Allah he swear? And how? And what the heck? What the heck swear mean? And Allah swearing to who? Do we have a boss? I mean, I swear to God because He have authority over me. Allah swearing to who? This religion is really crazy, man. Make you knowledgeable and make you love. Yeah, there's a connection between knowledge and love, you know. Like as an example, before I got knowledge to see myself in the mirror, I wasn't laughing. The second I saw myself in the mirror, I start laughing. So I got your point now. When you said, I got knowledge and I laugh. You got a point, sister, brother. Sorry, are you sister or brother? No problem, whatever you have. So yeah, like I have no knowledge. Then I got knowledge about myself. I look at the mirror and I start laughing. What the heck is that? You know. And this is why I wanted to become an atheist, because I said, no way, God, He created this, you know. Yeah, true story. So, nay, those who disbelieve are in self-exhalation and opposition. What the heck is that? Any Abdul? Who is swearing? Allah swear by the Quran? Very well. Any Muslim have an objection? Anyone? I'm sound like Farid Atrash? No, Farid Atrash, he don't sound like this. He sound like this. وياك وياك الدنيا حلوة وياك. I mean, this guy, the Arab, they like his voice. But when you listen to him, you think somebody died. Drama, you know? فوق غصنك يعلمون لأطف بيدم العيون. What the heck is that? And the Arab, they are dancing. Why? I have no idea. Anyway. So do we have any Muslim here? Where is the Muslims? Any Muslim have an objection? He agree, disagree? What the heck is that? Anyone knows this guy, Farid Atrash? The funny is, his last name is Deaf, and he's a singer. I mean, Middle East is full of stuff, by the way. You know, like we are really something. Like the guy, his last name is Deaf, and he's a singer. How he? No wonder he don't hear himself. Okay. Any Abdul? You are dancing to my singing? I don't think you are dancing to my singing. You are dancing because we were talking about the ants, and there's an ant in your pant. Think about it. Imagine those ants who really bite. I mean, there's some ants, they are so small, but when they bite you, unbelievable. You know? So, like, you are now in the valley of the ant, and you sit down somewhere, you made a mistake. And now there is an ant in your pant, and you blame me for dancing. In fact, you are dancing from pain. We got you. Any Abdul? And by the way, the ant in your pant was a verse in the Quran, and the goat ate it. and the Quran preserved. I mean, this is the preserved Quran. Thank God the goat did not eat those chapters. I will be so upset, you know, because, you know, and the funny is that this is supposedly the truthful Quran. If this is the truthful Quran, what the garbage Quran is?